Hey YouTube, Bird Billy here. Today we're going to do a comparison between the BladeMate Tactical Hatchet and the Coast Crew Chief Knife. Why am I doing a comparison between these two? The price points on these is right around the same. The Coast Crew Chief is the F400, goes for around $20 at Home Depot. BladeMate Hatchet is in the same ballpark. I actually got this knife for around $7. They were clearing them out, so if it's something you're interested in for a cheap knife to keep in the trunk of the car or in a bug out bag or something like that. Well, I don't know if it would be good for a bug out bag because, you know, your life might depend on that. I don't know if I would want my life to depend on this knife. We're going to scratch that. How about this? If you just want a cheap knife for your trunk, this might be a good knife. Or something, you know, for your toolbox. Alright, so I've given you plenty of ideas for this knife. Let's get into talking about it. First off, Coast, knife, everything made in China. BladeMate is made in the USA, the sheath is made in China. BladeMate's a veteran-owned company, and they donate 10% of their profits to the Wounded Warrior Project. So, kind of a cool little thing there. So anywho, there was a couple things I wanted to see if these would do. One was if they would make feather sticks. That's where you shave a little bit up and you use that to get a fire going. And I will try and do it. And the other thing I want to see is how well they would baton. And that's where you set your knife or your hatchet in this case against the wood. Take another piece of wood and kind of beat it through it. Helps split the wood. The object behind that is you're trying to get the dry wood on the inside and make kindling small pieces of wood so that you can start a fire in bad conditions, or any conditions actually. It's just nice to have kindling. Alright, so we're going to use the hatchet to try and make some feather sticks. Now we're going to use a knife. Alright, so let's do a little batoning. Next, we'll try it with the Coast. We'll try that one more time. So as far as batoning goes, I actually like the Coast. It's easy to work with. I mean, it's kind of what you do with a knife anyways, but I wanted to see how the survival hatchet would do. The quality of the blade on this thing is really good. It's super light, comes in around 14 ounces. This is around 6 ounces, 7 ounces. So this is half the weight of this, the knife's half the weight of the hatchet. The hatchet doesn't really have any heft to it, so when you're hitting something, I mean, you can get into it, but it doesn't have the weight that like a camp hatchet would have. That's what I'm talking about here. See the difference in thickness on the heads? El Cheapo camp hatchet, not that expensive survival hatchet. This one weighs in probably around 2 pounds. Actually, I think it was 1 pound, 14 ounces, 15 ounces, something like that. The handles on these two tools, the knife handle is more comfortable, it's ergonomic. The BladeMate handle is ergonomic, but it's not as comfortable. I would almost recommend that if you're going to use this as a camp axe or backpacking axe, survival weapon, or survival tool I should say, make sure you take a pair of gloves or pack a pair of gloves because you're going to want them. So overall, between these two tools, I think I'm going to want a knife as my tool of choice when I go backpacking. I may keep this around as the camp axe. I mean, I own it, so I'll probably try and get some use out of it. But I wasn't as happy with this as I thought I would be. Like I said, it's so lightweight, you really got to whack away at whatever you're trying to cut. You could probably fell a small tree, you know, 3-4 inches or something like that, but anything more than that, especially without gloves, your hand's going to probably be all blistered up. It's a cool concept. Maybe I'm missing something here. And if one of you out there has one of these and loves it, please tell me if there's something you love about it. I would like to know. I'd love to try it out and see what it is. But right now for me, I've only had this for a few days, just got one, wanted to try it out. And like I said, I saw one of these on sale, so I picked it up and thought it'd be fun to compare the two. That said, just so you guys know, I'm actually thinking of doing more videos like this where I'm going to do more bushcraft stuff, camping, hiking, things like that. I want to start bringing that into the channel. I've done a lot of tool videos and DIY videos, pool videos. There's going to be more of those, but I kind of want to mix it up. I want to keep it interesting for me and hopefully keep it interesting for you as well. So if you're into that kind of stuff, keep watching, because there should be more of those videos coming. I guess more outdoors videos. I've got a new air gun I picked up. It's a Benjamin Vaporizer 22 cal, and I want to do a review on that here shortly. I've already got it sighted in, I've been shooting it, and want to get a little bit of timing on it before I do the review. And I've got my sights on a couple other knives that I want to pick up that I think are going to be what I want to have when I start doing camping this spring and summer. Alright, well, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.